bathi ipupifile banomuna banamanga. Okay, let's do it like this. Back. Oh, okay, wait. You guys are talking about events.
No. And they say into events as such, but covering or activities happening around or taking the podcast to other places. Even happening places where it's busy, just chilling around there, maybe.
I understand. I guess it's Chilla's edition.
For sure.
Gotta be a Chilla's thing.
BFF place.
You see.
You gotta be.
So that's what I'm saying. Expand as much as possible.
It's a good idea.
Expand as much as possible.
It's a good idea to actually, like, now you can even get the chance to do live interviews with people. Like do cuisiniana, ask questions on the streets.
Get them more involved or humanize this thing of podcasting into them, get it into them. You
understand? Bring them closer to the platform.
For sure.
But today let me open up the show. It's your boy KWN, the coolest kid in 053, and we're back with another awesome cool episode of podcast, Chilla's edition podcast, whatever, guys. I don't really like, whatever you call it. But today I am not chilling alone. We have a guest. Please introduce yourself.
Myself, I am Tabang Ntiye. Guys, I live here in Mapoteng. That's all I can say, but I will elaborate more as we proceed within our conversations.
Yes. And of course, we got Danny D is back. He can introduce himself again.
For the second round, right? We don't know how long we can keep on doing this, but let me get it done. You guys call me D and D, just call me Danny, baby. Mr. Roman, killing rats. We got it on lockdown.
That's cool.
You came prepared now with it.
That's cool.
Last time you were complaining about the intro. Last time you were saying that I don't have an intro. What?
But a nigga gotta come prepared.
A
nigga gotta come prepared.
Wait. Let me squash that. It was not about the intro. It was about how he introduced me.
Okay.
You know when you're watching wrestling and then the announcer goes on boxing and the announcer speaks the person's name that's about to enter the ring. You know how it goes. That's how he called Mlaga. And then when he got to my side, it was like, and there's Danny.
There wasn't that much of excitement about you.
I give people a platform to introduce themselves, because I might misrepresent you. I might say some things that you don't want me to say. If I said, this is Danny D, Autiera's Banba, are you gonna like it? If I say,
probably
Danny D, Autiera, Mapuli, it's not gonna be good, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be able to introduce the way you want to yourself.
For sure.
I'm Danny D, DJ. That's how you sell yourself out there.
They say that you pin a man down by his own statement. That's what I think you implying to Danny boy, that you gotta give him the platform so that he can do
progression. We end up killing it.
So what has been happening this week, guys? What have you guys been observing this week in terms of like the industry, the politics, everything that is happening around us? Like how has everything been for you guys? What is your experience for this week? The week didn't come from. How was the week for you guys?
Let me say to you, I haven't been looking at any other thing. Myself, I've been specifically looking at business, specifically looking at real estate investment, and mainly looking into how to invest into it without having cash, using other people's money.
That's a smart move.
You see, because the thing is with real estate, ourselves as human beings, as we live, there's a cash quadrant that exists. The cash quadrant, it has an employee, it has a self-employed person, it has a big business, and then it has an investor. See?
Cash quadrant.
The cash quadrant.
What is cash quadrant?
Cash quadrant it's 4 pieces. Let's say it's a cross in 4 pieces with 2 opposite sides. On the left hand side of the quadrant you have the self-employed person and the employee, and then on the right hand side of you have the big business and the investor.
And then yes. It's like a mind map kind of thing. Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the thing. That's exactly how it is. It's a mind map.
It's a mind map.
So within that mind map, you gotta choose.
Yes.
Or where do you want to be?
Yes.
You see.
Yes.
So self-employment is not my thing. I mean, employment is not my thing.
It's so annoying.
Yes.
9 to 5.
Then self-employment is my thing. But now you wanna move away from being self-employed to being a big business. You see? So that's what I've been looking at right for myself for this whole week. And also compiling my things in terms of making sure that how do I reach this? How do I move from where I am to where I want to be? What do I need to change? What you see? What skills do I need to acquire? You know, the things those you need to improve to make sure that you get to where you want to be. The dream that you have, it must be realized.
It must be, yes.
It must become a reality.
You have the power to do that.
For sure.
Yeah, we were talking about those things, me and Danny, just now, before we started shooting, a few hours when we were at Marco's place. We were talking about those things of like, we don't realize how powerful we are. And we can actually, like, you have ideas of becoming rich. You can become rich. It's like we are scared.
Definitely.
But you know, a wise man once said that if your dreams are not big enough to scare you, then you're not dreaming big enough, you know. So you must be like, when you look at your dream, you must be like, yo, can I really do this thing? Like, you know, like you see that cash quadrant thing you're talking about. Yeah, you must see, where do you fall? Do you fall under this? Do you fall under that? Do you fall under that? And this thing of employment is just slavery, unfortunately, you know. So
and you know,
we gotta start like standing up for ourselves and, you know, trying to do something, because there's people who started from nothing. Like you're saying right now, an idea of starting this thing without spending your own money, but making other people spend the money. You see, that's a smart move. You understand? So
that's where you get to move forward as well.
And also, what we are doing here, it's exactly that. It's a way to go through to ultimately achieve that generating of income
from just talking.
So with me, like for the whole week, like I've been saying, looking into assets, those generate income. Because what the cash quadrant, what happens is, when you are an employee, you pay about 60% of the tax. When you are self-employed, you pay about 40% of the tax. When you are a big business, you pay about 20% of the tax. And when you are an investor, you pay 0.
Okay.
You see?
Yeah, understand.
But now, when you invest into real estate investment or property development, whereby you buy property or you develop property to hold it so you can rent it out for cash flow. In that way, you eventually or you ultimately get to a point whereby your assets can't be charged tax. You see. So if your income comes directly from this, then they can't charge you for tax. And the other thing with that kind of business again is what it can be, you can always run at a loss, but you would be making money. Okay,
you
see. For example, maybe your property is worth 1.5 million and you've only made 600,000 per annum. You make sure you put the claim for the loss of about how much now? 600,000, 400, 900,000 loss. And then you run your business scot-free in terms of the government chasing you in terms of tax. So it's not easy to get there. It's not easy.
Possible.
It's not easy to get there. I think I can tell you, it's something that I've been doing for the past 10 years. 10 years. And failure is part of it.
It's part of it,
yeah. You do things, they get there, you see yourself getting down with the architects, designing the plans and all that, going to the investors, going to business trainings, doing all that you need to do to get there. But it's life.
It's life. It is what it is. As long as we keep on doing what we're doing. So Danny, you want to say something, and then you, Brati, continued giving us this knowledge that I'm loving, because you know what? It's also it also helped with the algorithm, because you know people are when they go to YouTube, they want to know about property investment. They want to know about what you know, how to make money without having your own money and all this stuff. So this kind of thing is also gonna help a lot, especially a topic to start with. I give it to you for that one. But then you wanted to say something. What was
my
that?
Man? It was, what month are we in?
We're in December.
Yes.
December.
Big ups to a few of us that actually still focus on business at a time like this. You understand? And then you've got those that are, like you said, employees that have had an hectic year where everybody was had. It was a must and a should and a have to. That you gotta bring your A game, even though you know we're not perfect. You're on point. So the weekend was just like the other weekend. It's a hectic weekend. Went down to Kuruman, went down to Malema's place. It was massive, it was classic. And then on the Sunday we also had, I think for me it would be the first Spa soccer braai with almost all the players that have been with the team since the year started, that have also contributed to us having a team. You understand? So we were chilling with those guys on the Saturday, on the Sunday. You know, when the body says no, don't go. But you know that you gotta be there to capture moments. You understand?
And also feel the moments.
Weekend moments. I'm still recovering from the weekend moments. So the weekend moments are still getting me slower and slower. Even today, I never got to do any editing on anything. You understand? So it's still that. And you know, where some people are like, damn, this weekend is Christmas. So obviously this weekend somebody needs me somewhere. I need to be somewhere. I need to be home. I need to be where everything is popping. That means everybody wants memories. You understand? Because on the weekend I've met people that I do not even know. I've got pictures of people that I don't even know on my phone. So it's that thing. You understand? But
you
everybody got their pictures on the same day. So it was one of those weekends where even if I was not there, I know somewhere in Katu, somewhere in Postman, somewhere in Kuruman, other than where I was. It was explosive. It was explosive because of that. And then look at that. He's not saying anything, and you tell him not to speak.
No, I'm hearing you.
He's speaking with hands. You're looking at me way.
Let me tell you so yeah, no, I'm sorry, bro. You know, here's the thing. Let me be honest with you, now. As you were talking, I heard what you said, but the thing is, I remembered now, when I started the video, I didn't say this video is brought to you by my store because we are here. So I forgot to say. You know what I'm saying? So it just hit me now because of I told Nako to shoot like the whole thing. I put it on the video when the video starts. So I forgot to say.
But I think you can
the video.
work on it when you edit.
Yeah, obviously I'm gonna work on it when I edit. No, it's
right now.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's a podcast, so you can even do it in the middle of it and whatever.
For sure.
They can see we're starting, guys. You know this video is brought to you by my star. It's brought to you by my star. Please, actually, can you just tell me?
How can you forget?
Can you tell me about my store actually? How it started and how it ended where it ended now?
Let me say, when it started, it was in 2009 when I started putting up the application, looking at the franchise, you know. And then in 2010, that's when now I placed in an application, wrote a business plan to Kumba Iron Ore, sustainable office Zimele. There at Zimele, they accepted my application. It became successful, and then in December of that 2010.
So to get in, I just want to understand something. So you went to Anglo-American to apply for it. So
funding funding. Yes.
So already by the time you have an idea.
Yeah.
Did you buy this thing, or is they gave you this?
No, they paid for
this,
for the proper for the container.
For the container.
Whatever that needed me to get keep the cash for so that I could spend it. I would get the money.
So when before you went for funding, you already registered this?
I already had a registered business. I came here knowing.
So you know how to get funding actually?
Yes.
That's crazy. We didn't talk about that. Yeah, continue.
Yes. So I came here knowing exactly. Let me tell you, for example, like I was like in Mafikeng, and then I was just
Anglo-American, by the way. I love it. Yeah.
Just chilling at home, and then I came across Kumba Iron Ore newsletter. Started reading the newsletter. You see, so I saw this other brother. You see, this brother, Johnson Reds. You see, he's a LED practitioner. He works with communities, more especially SMMEs, in terms of development. And then I said, man, this man can help me. You see, I don't know the man doesn't know me.
Yes.
I called from African to make an appointment to come here.
Okay.
I made a call, I made an appointment, I came. You see, when I arrived at the office, the man I came to see was going out.
Oh, okay.
Tried to explain to my brother, I'm here to see you. You know, but he wasn't into me.
Yeah.
He wanted to go out, and then he just said to me, no, you'll see, find somebody else in the office there. There are other people who can assist you there.
Yeah.
Then I went to this other white lady, Rina or Rita. Rina, I just forgot her name. I'm starting to shake.
Okay.
But I will control it here.
I didn't even realize.
So after doing that, the lady was assisting me with the property. You see, firstly when I came here for property.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's how it is. And then after missing this guy or letting him go so that I could see another person to assist me, we came across one another again here in Mapote. There was a boy whom I used to visit. This guy would also visit this boy. So that's how we met, and then we would then go together with him from here to Katu, because by then I was still living in Katu, preparing my things here. You see. So one day I told him, hey, you know what, brother? I am that guy who called you from Mafikeng on this date. And then when I came to the office, you didn't wanna assist me. You were telling me that you had an appointment outside, so I should find somebody else there. Yeah, is it you? Yes, but anyway, I'm okay. I'm with that lady. She's assisting me properly. It's fine. I don't have any problem. I'm busy with my application. Then she came with this idea.
Yes.
The next week after we.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm one of those that actually, I think for once, without the previous, I need to ask this.
Ask it.
Because you smiled and you congratulated that he knows how to get the funding. You understand? Now, after, when was the year?
2010.
12 years later. 12 years later, after you got funding, what happened? Because at the current moment, things are not as extremely. I think even Anglo-American would be so disappointed and so lost that after 12 years the place is no longer booming. The place is something else than what they planned, than what your business plan was.
Let me tell
that's
you.
Where he's gonna go.
That's what I was saying when I was telling Kintip about how this idea came about. But the fact of the matter is, in business they say not every opportunity is a good opportunity. And in life, again, what I have learned from all of these other things, never ever let somebody else come and change you from your own mind to doing something else.
Yeah, I understand.
Exactly.
If you have planned to do this, because the other thing is you don't know the person's motive.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, what happened? Me and the guy, we ended up going apart.
Okay. Yeah.
You see?
Also, it was partnership type of.
It wasn't partnership. He was an employee.
Of
Kumba.
Yes. Okay.
So
okay.
he was the one who was assisting me.
Okay.
So in that way, he had certain expectations. Well, I was performing within my expectations, but the expectations were also killing
the business.
And on the other side, at work,
Pause a little bit so we can pass.
and then at his work, he would then tell his managers that I am chowing the money. You know, I am chowing the money with my girlfriend and all that. My
that's
girlfriend is
interesting.
doing
Yeah,
this and this and this and that. You see, I remember the meeting that I had with that woman.
So they're like, no, he's not doing the right thing with this man. He's just chowing the man.
Sure.
He's not doing what he said he's going to do on the proposal or what. Yeah.
And then with me, what I did was there was a psychologist next door that I would go to and go cry my heart out to her about what is happening in terms of business, as well as this guy. I mean, this guy is an employee here, and he's the one who's assisting me. But when he gets to my business and he wants something, he expects me to give, and I give. But when it gets to his work, he then tells another story as if I am chowing the money, and he's the one who's taking money from me.
Okay.
You see?
Yeah.
So
it's actually using you to get that money.
hey,
Yeah.
because
That's-
what I realized later again also was the fact of the matter is, you know, when you start a business, you need to have, for your business to work properly or to be sustainable, you can't start a business without having 3 months operating capital. You see, because within the first 3 months of that business, it's where you will see, it's where you will determine. You see, but now the fact of the matter is, you are on an obligation. You've been given funding. You need to pay back that funding, and you had already spent the money that was supposed to be there for the next 3 months due to the advice of this person.
Yeah.
You see?
Understandable.
know?
Yeah, I understand.
So
Here's another thing.
so it's a learning process. Failure is part of entrepreneurship.
Okay, yeah.
You fail, bruh,
It
but
happens.
through failing, if
you
you
learn to get back up again and do much more better and
exactly
bigger things.
Like
And-
on that note, going a bit lighter, because the producer on the other side is saying something else. Now we're running and we flew away.
Okay.
So this is on that because I think this past weekend we just saw something beautiful in the game that we call football. Like he said, failure. Have you seen how many times Argentinian players have cried at the World Cup?
Yeah.
Have you seen how much they have cried in the finals of the World Cups?
Yeah.
In the last 16 of the quarterfinals, when they were battered out by the same team that they were in with the final, they learned, they grew, they adjusted, they made it happen this past weekend. Messi picked up the World Cup on possibly his last game.
Yeah. You know me
In the World Cup.
I didn't even watch the song.
Because there is people that relate to soccer.
Yeah, obviously there are.
But what I'm saying is that their cries and all that was the pain that they were going through at that time. And in life, through all this, like you were asking, what happened? How did it came here? I went through difficult times. guys. I went through
Thank you very much. Let's now, because we left with 1 minute now. We're gonna close it off in a very soft and nicely way. It's your boy KW and the coolest kid in 053. We have Brataban today on the show, giving us the knowledge, dropping the knowledge, and we got back Danny D in the building. Please, guys, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, do all those fun stuff. Until next time, this has been a good time. I love you guys. Please comment down below. What should they comment down below?
Comment down below whatever you want to say to us.
Yeah, that's great, people. Have a good time.
Let's drop fire emojis on the comments because this was a fire episode. I loved it. Thank you. Peace.
This was crazy. This was